All right, you see this fire? I made it using only sticks and yucca leaves, also yucca leaves. But if you're skilled enough, you won't even need them. What does that say about me? Just don't, I don't know, bro, just don't fucking think about that. Now in this video, I'm gonna show you how to make a fire using materials you find out in the wild. Nothing to hold your hand, no lighter, no anything. But first, we need to understand one thing. Look at this beam. Picture one side as a fresh piece of wood, very moist, like the wood I cut for the bow in the last video. Now, the other side is a decomposing log with the structural integrity of a wet tissue. So the wood you use to start a fire would be around here. Very dry with its structural integrity intact. Now, the better you get at this, the more flexible these rules will become. So, with that in mind, the specific plant species doesn't really matter as long as you know what you're doing. And I don't. So boys, should I use hardwood or softwood? Irrelevant. Those two terms are actually about the taxonomy of plants more than they are about the wood densities. So with that in mind, I'm just gonna go out into the bush and see what looks good. So this is a dead eucalyptus branch that is probably dry. I say probably because I find it really hard to tell the moisture of wood, but not to worry because there is a strategy around that. Pretty much all you gotta do is use your lip to feel the wood. Pause. So I guess that's just what I gotta do. Just take off my mask and...
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
If you can see, no you can't. I'll just cut to when I zoom in. But there are holes on this wood because there are native bees that like to use dead standing wood as just houses and shit because they don't make hives, some of them. So we're actually gonna leave, holy fuck. We're gonna leave that standing for now and not touch that. Don't worry, there's already one on the ground though. This one, oh, I'm not gonna touch my lip on that though. That's putrid, bro. But this is what we're gonna be using. Let's see if it works. All right, you see these trees around me? They're casuarina trees. There's a whole clump of them. And this is hopefully incredibly dry, definitely dead casuarina wood. Whether it's good enough to make a fire, we will see. But more importantly, you see all this brown carpet looking stuff all around me on the ground. Those are its dry fallen leaves, which we will be using later on in the video. Actually, I'm not gonna drop that, I kinda need that. Let's pretend you didn't see me drop that either, but. All right, but what if this wood doesn't work? Like what if it's too brittle or its moisture content is too high? That's why we have a control. Something that can be found in any part of the globe and is always as dry as a desert, or most of the time at least. And that is pallet wood. If I can't make a fire with any of the woods, including pallet wood, that means I am a fraud and I rename myself to Larp Boy Depot. But if I can make a fire with only the pallet wood, that means only my wood selection was wrong and I'm still retarded. But at least I don't have to rename myself to Larp Boy Depot. Now that being said, let's try our first wood, the dry eucalyptus sticks, okay? These two right here. Now first, what we're gonna, well actually, let me just explain that these are definitely not the eucalyptus ones I got from the clip before. That's because it was too grotty for me to even bring it back home. But don't even worry, I found these ones here and they're perfect, bro. So first off, we're gonna select which piece of wood is gonna become the spindle and which piece of wood is gonna become the hearthboard. So I think, you know, we can both decide of the two which is best for which. This is a bit icky, bro. Whoa. Oh, this is brittle. It's not even hard anymore. All right, we got the basics now, all right? A little bit of a mess there, I'll clean up later, but. Now we put the hole in, bro, which we'll just do here. We need the hole to be able to reach the edge. So I'm not gonna put it exactly in the middle. Just wear it in now, wear it in, so. Now, one more thing we gotta do. You see this hole? Once we get the fire, we're gonna have to scoop it out. That might kill the ember. And there's not much oxygen reaching in because we're gonna be drilling into it. So we're gonna carve in an opening from the side, like a slice of pie. Like that one movie. There we go, look. I'll try to zoom in, but the pixels might be, quality might be a bit shit from here. And now we're just gonna wear this in. Matter of fact, we probably don't even need to wear it in. We can start drilling now. Yes, we can. There we go. So that's our half-board spindle. Now we start drilling. Wait, but boys, before that, there's one more thing you need to know, and that's how to prep for your fire, bro. Because this is all good, but once you got the ember, what do? This is not gonna cut it. You need to make sure you got the right fuel. So I'm gonna make our future Bush Boy Depot, editing Bush Boy Depot. No, I promise, all right? I know it's a bit fucking annoying, but I can't, it's wet, bro. I can't show you myself, so off you go, G. Thank you, G. Let me take it from here. Now, for your ember to become a big fat fuck off fire, hold on, no, not that one. I used turpentine for that one. We're gonna use a dry, stringy material. Something we collected earlier on in the video. You guys wanna guess what it is? Casuarina leaves. Yes, you guys are so smart. Now, to get it from a small fire to this fire pit fire right here, we gotta use a gradient of sticks. These sticks will range from skinny like a pencil to fat cut up logs. Now, once you do all this, you're ready. All right, so now we're ready. You can probably tell I took my shimmer off. That is because I don't wanna catch anything on fire. That's a bit risky. Even though it's not organic, you know, polyester can still catch fire. Holy fuck, I'm not beating the Lap Boy Depot allegations. That being said, there's one more thing we need. This right here is a leaf from a very waxy plant. So this is what we're gonna do, because then the ember will generate and we can push it onto this leaf and then chuck it onto, you know, transport it around. So that's the plan, bro. Now let's just see if I can do it or not. I'm gonna go slow first. Fuck, this is already off pretty hard off the bat. Fucking hell. I forgot how hard this was. Oh, it's hot, bro. You can feel it. I think this wood is perfect, genuinely. This is one of the things you develop, it's a skill. You can't just fucking get the materials and know your shit, bro. This is practice. Am I right, Snoopy? Nah, he's saying I'm laughing. And maybe he was right, because I couldn't get the fire started that day. Sure, it was too wet, but mainly I haven't practiced enough. This is not something you learn in a week. Or maybe it is, and I gotta change my fucking name. But thankfully, there is another method. Now it involves turning yucca leaves into rope and rope into a bow. And then once you've done that, you just get a piece of wood. And you know what? Let me just do it myself, eh? Okay, so actually, before I leave this wood on the wet ground, I'm gonna find a barrier for it. So these 2 bits of pallet wood should do the trick. All right, so what we're gonna be making, right? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We grab our stick, our bow. We twist it around like that. Just fucking do that, and all of a sudden, it's a bow. It's gonna drill in. Right? It kind of fell apart, but thing is, if I use my hand to stabilize it, I'm gonna drill a hole through my hand, and I'm not trying to do that. So we're gonna use this instead. It needs to be very pressed in, that way it won't fall out of place. That's good. That's good. All right, now moment of truth, boys. Holy shit, bro, we finally did it. Okay, something's up. Something's up. It's not tight enough. Now I'm just rubbing it for no reason. Let me fix that. Damn, I really thought this was gonna be it. Like, I really thought I did it. Okay, there we go, there we go. There we go, there we go. Holy fuck, bro. We're so close. Then it doesn't want to fucking do it. It just gives up on itself. Yucca. Yucca, why? It goes hand drill, which is what I was trying to do. And then into bow drill, which is supposedly significantly easier. Just a little bit more steps, eh? And fuck, bro. Bow drill's still not working. And now I'm just sat in the rain with this thing, with a loose fucking bow, looking like a fucking sped. So, shit. Pallet wood. But these planks are really fucking thick though. Like way too thick for me. A little bit, that got a little bit out. Alright, this is the fucking plank we're gonna be using. It's very thick though. And we also need the spindle, right? The little drill. So, you know, it's not the thickest, but it'll do. This is very, very soft wood. I wonder if this is good or not. This is gonna be the part that we use to hold it, right? So, we wanna make sure it's skinny so we can keep it in place. Am I right, Nuppy? Okay, boys, I think this is the one. Hold on. Famous last words. So, if we grab this. Oh, but it might be just right. Yes, bro. Hold on. Hold on. Oh man, it's too brittle. Fuck, it just gets molded in. It's not hard enough. Bro, this one is warm. I guess because there's more pressure on it. But it's too soft. It just molds into the fucking wood. Wait, does this mean I have to change my name? Fuck.